Hey, you made it back. So glad to see you taking a step towards enhancing yourself and creating change. I've decided that going forward, that while we're working on our articulation, we can also use that time to do some personal reflection. So today's practice exercise will focus on taking small steps towards change. Now, why is change so difficult? Well, for one, habits are strong and pervasive. Another reason is because change is uncomfortable. We've all been there, we've all experienced that. And lastly, because change takes time. Today is January the 8th, and statistics show that 80% of all the New Year's resolutions that have been set this year have already been abandoned. So people really don't have time or the patience for a change. And so a lot of people give up early. And so the fact that you are still here, still committed to creating the change that you want this year is definitely to be commended, and I applaud you. Now, let's get started with articulation and personal reflection exercise 1.
Welcome to Articulation and Personal Reflection Exercises. I am taking small steps toward change. Remember, the purpose of this exercise is to overdo your mouth movements and to overpronunciate. So, let's get started. I am taking small steps toward change. I understand that the surest way to improve my life is to play an active role in my success. I let go of the tendency to resist changes, and instead I embrace the new attitudes, thoughts, and actions that self-improvement requires. Regardless of how ready I am to make these changes, I realize that people cannot just change overnight. It takes some work, and I am patient with myself in my journey of change. It reminds me of the tale of the tortoise and the hare. In their race, the turtle moved patiently down the road, taking small, sure steps. The rabbit, on the other hand, hurtled ahead. In the end, of course, it was the turtle that won the race, passing the rabbit that had gotten tired from his initial effort and fallen asleep before the end of the race. In the same way, I know that life is a journey, not a sprint. So are life changes. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, then another, then another. I am confident that I can get wherever I want to go just by taking those small steps. It may take me a while, but it is a sure formula for success. One of the tools I use daily to bring about change is the power of affirmations. With affirmations, I am changing my life one thought at a time. I am replacing my negative thoughts and attitudes with the positive ones that will enable my success. Today, I choose to be like the turtle and take small, sure steps toward my desired improvements. Self-reflection questions. 1. Am I like the tortoise or the hare? 2. Do I have patience with myself while I take small steps? 3. What small steps can I take today to embrace new changes in my life?